Hello, Next Chapter Church family. First of all, I want to say we love you and thankful for you that make up Next Chapter Church. It's that time of year where we invite you to give towards the end of the year giving, which reminds me of a little ditty I heard years ago. A pastor came up to the pulpit and said, "I have good news and bad news, church. The good news is we have reached our capital campaign figures. The bad news is it's still out there in your pockets." And it reminds me of myself when it comes to financial giving. Years ago, I was working with a men's ministry, and one of the young men had an event where he wanted to dress up. It was kind of a dressy event, but he didn't have money to get a suit. So we were talking about it one day. So why don't we pray about that? So we prayed about it. And on my way home, I kind of felt the Spirit saying, "Rob, why don't you give him money to buy a suit?" And it's funny because I just thought, well, we just prayed about that, God, so you'll do something. And God said, yeah, I am going to do something. I want you to give. So I was able to give some money and help him get a suit, which was just so awesome and fulfilling. But it reminded me of even when the church world, I think God really does provide. It's just simply a matter of us giving. For so many of you, you have been faithful in your giving out of your love for God through the Next Chapter Church, and we want to say thank you for that. I know these have been some weird times the last couple of years, but you've been faithful in your giving. Thank you for that. We always like to invite folks to, if the Next Chapter has impacted you in any way and you'd like to give an end of the year gift, we invite you to do that. I was looking over the financial numbers, and on top of our normal giving, we need about $46,000 between now and the end of the year to have a balanced budget. So there's a need out there. We know that God will provide, and maybe He's leading you to give. If that's the case, feel free, and we invite you to give to Next Chapter. Have a great end of the year, and certainly as we lead up to Christmas time, may you experience the peace and joy that Jesus has come to bring.